just about a year ago when the mass restrictions started to be lifted and we were able to have mass with the people again, under certain restrictions. I remember I ran into this woman from my parish at the time who was coming back from grocery shopping and doing some other errands. I think she just got her nails or her hair done. And she mentioned to me how she felt kind of sort of guilty for not coming back to mass yet. And, I know we're meaning to get around to it. We're going to do it eventually. And I'm looking forward to getting back there, but I just don't feel comfortable or safe going right now. And I said, oh, I understand that too, but, have you gone out for getting your hair done or your nails done? And, you're going out to the supermarket and all these other things. She's like, well, yeah, I have. And I was like, well, then why not mass? Why not mass? And, it was a good interaction. It was fun. It was lighthearted, but, I think there's a reality there too. It's like if we're doing all these other things, what are we going to tell Almighty God, about why we're not going to mass? And, right now, about a year or so out from that moment when basically getting back to more or less a sort of normalcy with life and with going to mass again, I think that need for getting back to mass, the encouragement to get back to mass in person, not just online, not just watching it on YouTube or live streamed in your living room with your pajamas on and a cup of coffee, but to really get back to mass in person. This is something that's essential. We just got word in my diocese here in Long Island that the obligation to go back to mass is going to be reinstated come the Solemnity of the Assumption. That's August 14th, August 15th. And that obligation to go to mass is something I think we've kind of forgotten about as Catholics, that it's still like a necessity to go to mass. Like the Eucharist is always essential. It's always has been essential. But that obligation to go to mass, which was lifted for a time because of the pandemic, now that that's coming back into play, I think that's a good teaching moment for us as Catholics, for us as church, that, it's a serious obligation to go back to mass. The Eucharist, the Catechism says, is the source and summit of our life of faith, of Christian life. The Eucharist is that greatest gift that God gives to us. God gives us himself as food. That even amidst all the evil and all the sufferings in the world, even though God doesn't snap his fingers and make it all go away, God, through the midst of his great, great love and mercy, gives himself to us as food. And if that's true, then there's really nothing we're not equipped for. So I think in this moment, getting back to a sort of normalcy with life, having that obligation to come back to mass be reinstated, at least for Long Island this upcoming summer, August 14th and August 15th. The encouragement to get back to mass in person, though, should not wait until mid-August. It should be starting now. That encouragement to get back to mass. What is it that's keeping you from coming to mass? When you come to the end of your life and you come before the judgment seat of Almighty God, what are you going to be able to tell him about why you did not go to mass? Is it just because maybe the priest and his homilies are a little bit boring, or the music is a little lame, or there's other stuff going on in my life that's also important and also good? What is it that's keeping you from getting back to the source and summit of Christian life? Without the Eucharist, we're really nothing. The church exists because of the Eucharist and from the Eucharist in that sense. So if it's been a while and you're a little afraid or whatever, just encourage you again. Start getting back to mass. Don't wait another couple months. Really try to do it right now. God bless you.